Hey everyone. So I do video and then live because when I release a video, it gets traction. And then there's people who are like swiping in the shorts feed. And then in the lower right, there's going to be an icon that says live. So they click on it and watch me live. That's why I do what I do. What's up, a chess player? Mastermind. Good to see you guys. My Nightbot is just loading up. Wait till it goes live before doing a challenge. My day's going pretty well. Just got back from work. And Nightbot usually takes a few moments to kick in. But what happened to my chat? My chat is gone on my YouTube. Oh well. I'm sure you guys could see it. Well, yeah, where the heck is Nightbot? I'm gonna open it up. Nightbot dashboard. It says it's online. But where is it? Hey Zenith, good to see you again. My Nightbot is not on. Oh, there we go. Look at that. A chess player, you triggered it to start. I'm going to clear the queue so that it gets cleared up. It's been a minute, Zenith. All right, queue is open, and the chess player is the first to play. Let's get a game. What's up, Shadow? How are you? And Zenith. Wow, Zenith, look at that. Wrong username. All right, there we go. Yummy apple time. Okay, good luck. Yeah, you too. All right, here we go. Don't let this rating fool you. 1150 is not accurate. He's well above 1150. He gives me problems every time. My old name, or were you talking to someone else? Okay, we get the center pawn. Kind of happy about this. Maybe scoot my knight into e4, threatening that. I don't know. We'll see what they do. I guess we take with the queen. Why not? Bring out our knight over here to c6. Okay, this looks pretty logical. Go here, protect the knight, and then swing in the other knight, hit the queen. Maybe castle at some point. Hey, what's up, Ronald? No, that's not chess cut. Chess cut is, I don't know, but not shadow. Should I play knight here first or castle? Let's play knight here first. Why not? Put some pressure on that queen. What's up there, Ronald? Good to see you again. I would like to play rook c8, lining up that rook against the king. Let's do it. Okay, the knight is coming into play. Let's chop that off. This pawn is pinned, but I can move my queen. over here. And then there are some threats. There is a little battery forming over here. Okay, very good. Maybe this move makes sense. Maybe to sink in that way. Let's try. We'll go here. Maybe knight c4. Pawn here. This weakens the dark squares a little bit, so I'd play like queen c5 and go in for that way. All right, the knight is coming in. Let's just go here, see what they do. If they come here, okay, they're going to go for this stupid mate idea, but I can just block it. So I'm not really worried. My knight is on a good square right now. I want to put in my queen this way like this. Get the queen active. Maybe queen b5, maybe threaten some sort of discovery. All right, we're not going to let this happen. We're kicking out this knight right now. Let's go here. We're threatening that. We're threatening that. Threatening all sorts of fun stuff. How are they going to address this? It's going to be tough. All right, they go this way. Interesting idea. I guess it holds. I'm going to double up. This way. Keep the pressure, keep the tension. Okay, time to double. Threatening to sacrifice my knight. I think that might be good. I don't know how good that is. Let's first chop that off. What to do? Let's go with this. I think I feel good about that. If they take, that loses the rook. So they have to do something about that rook. Hey, Abdullah. Hey, Magic. All right, they are coming in with that queen. Could I get away with the sacrifice? I think I can, because if they ever take back with the pawn, this year's mate. Boom. Checkmate. It's protected by that knight. What a finish to the first game. I'm curious if I get a brilliancy on that one. I do. This move is brilliant. What a bold sacrifice of your rook. A brilliant tactical idea. This wins a queen. It also is a forced checkmate, but okay. Thank you, thank you. All right, Shadow. Time to square up. Yes, indeed. All right, Shadow, good luck. Here we go. All right, starting off with an unconventional opening, A3. I don't know what that one's about. We'll just play like normal against it. We'll do kind of a London system, but with reverse colors. We'll go here, castle next. I think we take and rip open the king a little bit. Force him to come here, or I thought he would go that way. Let's throw in a check. Okay. We'll go with this move. Maybe hop into that square. I do want to be mindful of my bishop. Maybe first come here, give it a cubbyhole. Let's start with that. Little cubbyhole for the bishop. Right now I think it's a no-brainer to come here. Actually, no, don't want to do that. Let's just go back. Maybe reroute my knight this way and there. Okay, now I think I can push. Let's go for that. I also could have took here with check, but whatever. I think this plan is okay. Let's push up here. Get in the knight here. Still threatening that. Okay, that defends it. Let's put some pressure on that pawn. Time to castle. If they kick me, I may move. Let's go here. Have a solid structure, even though it looks kind of scary. Hey, Tom. Okay, we move. Let's go over here. My queen is trapped after this. I just realized. Actually, no, I have this square to escape to. It was almost trapped, but not quite. But it is something I need to be mindful of. Whoa, sacrificing the bishop. I'm going to take and see what's up with that. There. Can I just go somewhere? That's a solid move. This is kind of unstoppable, isn't it? I guess we just got to go here and then move after a check. And we're picking up 2 pieces for the rook and a pawn. Oh, never mind. I'm actually blundering. That bishop was loose. I'm just lost. Yeah, this isn't any good. Let's just take. You still fight. Okay, that hits the rook. I'm just toast. I'm going to resign. That fork was incoming or I would have lost the rook. No point in continuing that one. Bad chess. Sure thing, Abdullah. I'll let you be white. Yeah, good game. You played really well. You're always on your A game when you play me now. Ronald, you're up. Yeah, it's kind of random, Abdullah. Oh, here we go. Oh, you just sent me a challenge. Let me pick it up. Good luck. I don't know if you joined or not. Try doing join again. If the computer doesn't accept it, there's not much I can do. Okay, you're in now. Maybe if you did it at the same time someone else did a command, it might have picked up the other command. But I'll play you next though, because you did do join before. All right, let's take, there. All of my pieces are out. We'll go this way. Supports an eventual e5 break. They may castle here. And now I take. Let's go this way and put a bishop over here and maybe go here. Put some long-term pressure. This looks pretty solid. Let's go do that. Now my bishop has unlocked its long range and now it's pointing at the king. Let's see here. I guess we take and isolate that pawn. We need to do something about that queen. Let's just go over here. That's kind of simple enough. I don't want to take the free pawn because this is a check and then I would lose the queen. He's goading me into taking it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not a silly goose. Let's try this. Pointing at the king. Okay. Time to bring in my rook into the game. Yep, Abdullah, that'll explain it. If two people do join at the same time, it won't register both. It'll just pick one at random. I guess by whoever hit the server first. Let's try this. Get the knight involved, threatening to take it, and then come here with the check, and then boom, that would be a mate. It's a cute thing to try. Okay, the knight comes in. Very interesting move. I don't like it, and I don't want to trade queens. Let's try this. Threatening to take that rook. They're hitting me. They're hitting me hard. Let's go this way and get the same threat on the board. And I'm still threatening that. This bishop here is a monster. All of our pieces are so well coordinated. Okay, now we come here. Now we threaten to chop that off. This is quite scary for my opponent. Very nice defense. We have to take, or I could first take here. And maybe this. And we'll go back. And we have a fight. They've successfully warded it off, but they're stuck with some bad pawns. So am I guess. Alright, let's try this. This could be very scary. My queen is kind of in La La Land. Take care, chess player. Good game. Alright, what is going on here? That knight is threatening some stuff. It is up to no good. How should I do this? Maybe I need to play like that, but that's kind of passive. I don't like it too much. Let's go here. Whatever, I think we have to. We have to fight to hold on. I'm threatening that. Okay, let's just move. I think this is fine. We'll go here. Hit the rook, hit the pawn. 28 seconds. Hey there, James. You have a few people ahead of you, but you're in line. You've locked it in. Just sub to my channel. It's a requirement. I have to play viewers. Alright, I'm in check, but I can just move. And this is still a thing. They're taking their sweet time, so I'm just going to play fast and try to... That's a fork. No, it's not rapid. This is blitz. Is blitz okay with you? Alright, cool. Let's go here. Pick that off. We'll take here. Alright, don't want any shenanigans. This is going to be a bit of a time scramble. Scrambled egg time scramble. Whoa. Can I do this and get away with that? Oh no, I can't. Let's go up. And here. And here. Here. Free knight. Let's go. Free pawn. Free. Oh, I'm in check. Ah. 1 second. I gotta just pre-move everything. Let's go. We get the dub. Very nice. That turned out to be a real time scramble at the end. All right, there we go. Good game, Ronald. What's up, Jibenga? Yeah, that's right. Thanks for reminding me, Abdullah. Zenith, you're up. And then Abdullah, you're up after that. Clutch indeed. Jason, I replied to your message, so just check it whenever. Yep, that's right, James, you are. Zenith official. Believe it or not, guys, Zenith was featured in one of my shorts. I had a crazy sacrifice in one of his games. I could have done a double rook sacrifice there. Yeah, Chipenga, just do exclamation mark join. And after you do the exclamation mark join, do space and then put in what your chess.com username is. Because I don't think I have it. That is a free bishop. Thanks, James. That is just a free bishop. Big mistake. Are they? I guess they're kind of rusty. Moving the same piece a bunch of times. Oh, we played before. Let me see if I have you then. I don't have you in my records. So just let me know your user and I'll add it for next time. Okay, this move looks a bit silly. Let's attack the knight. Yeah, it must have been a mouselet. Yep, James, those are chess trophies behind me. All from chess tournaments. All right, let's just chop that off. Develop. We'll go over here. Hit that. And that looks like a nice move. I'm just picking up a bunch of pieces. This might fall. They really have to play a move like that. Just looks kind of ugly. I guess I would do the queen trade and then just win. This move, collect that pawn. I mean, it's kind of all over at this point. Go here. This bishop here doesn't even have to do anything. Just its own presence is kind of nice. It's kind of almost trapped, though. Gotta keep that in mind. But okay. Hard for them to actually attack it. They would need to put a rook here, here, and then take. But whatever. Maybe I should have took a tempo to move to f5 earlier in hindsight. But I can always make a move like h5, right? Because then if they go here, h5, here I can take. I think h5 is the way to go to save that bishop. Everything is fantastic. The knight is very conveniently placed here to recapture in the event of takes. All right, boom, my bishop is safe. Not losing it. Not today, Jose. Okay, let's just chop that off. We'll back up over here. Maybe castle queenside is the way to go. Either way, my opponent just has like 20 seconds left, so they're going to flag. Without too much effort. Castle. Let's move the knight. Let's first hit that knight. Get it out of my sight. Boom, that's a free knight. Okay, we trade. Let's go with that. If they take, okay, they don't take, they go here, but I have this. 7 seconds. They're about to flag. Guys, I'm gonna do something so dirty. So dirty, and I don't think my opponent will have any time to react. It's a bad move, but they're just gonna flag. Ooh, they played it in time. Now they flag. Easy win. When you notice your opponent just has like 1 second left, make some ridiculous move like some check or giveaway piece. By the time they react, they're just gonna flag. I love doing that. I was not expecting him to catch that rook. All right, you're next, Mr. Abdullah. Yeah, that was a bit dirty. You did say you wanted to be white, right? Let me scroll up, make sure. Yeah, he wanted to be white. Yeah, that was a poor start. Ruined the whole game for you. Question, Zenith. Was that a mouse slip or was that actually a blunder when you brought your bishop out? London. It was a mouse slip. Ah, too bad. If you had resigned right away, I would have done a rematch with you. Okay, we'll go here. Queen c7. Yeah, we'll go here. Knight d7. See how they want to do this. They castle. Let's go in over here. If they push up over here to protect the knight, that would be a pretty good move. I don't know if they have the courage to do that, though. I may want to make things complex. Oh, they go this way, which I don't think does much. Let's go here. I think we're winning a pawn. Just like that. Pawn to f4 would have been a better move in that position rather than e4. Okay, I'm just going to go here with check to tickle that king and then hop back over here so that my pawn structure doesn't get damaged so I could recapture with the bishop if they take the knight. All right, let's just take. And we go. I think this makes a ton of sense. Ah, too bad, Zenith. I mean, we have an excellent position here. We're just up 2 pawns. We don't have the bishop pair, but I don't need it. My bishop here is kind of weak. My knight here could use some work, but at the end of the day, I'm up 2 pawns. And up on the clock, like double the time. Nice move. Nice move. Time to get my pieces active. Let's start with this, because I want to play this, but I don't want that. So that protects that. Okay, that move I don't like for my opponent. I almost blundered. But let's go here. It's kind of giving up center control a bit. I would love to play like this. Maybe this and get the bishop fianchettoed and look at the king. That could be interesting. You know what? I'm going to try. Let's go over here. Starting to harass the queen a little bit. Okay, very logical move. Let's expand. We expand. Manifest destiny. Now we put a bishop here. All of a sudden, this bishop became a monster. It was so passive before on c8, it's surrounded by pawns. Now it's beautiful. Very active. I would love to play like this next and get the knight in. And then all of a sudden, I'm uncorking this position and my pieces are becoming very active. Queen c6 could also be another idea, having a little battery formed. Is the bishop trapped after this? No, because of bishop there, but let's first go here to form a battery, and then we can go there. Aha. This is a scary threat right now. If they defend it, pawn c4, and the bishop is trapped. That doesn't defend it. Okay, one I could take here. Or I could push. I think taking here is good. It comes with the check. The king has to go here. And then I could go down with a check. Let's do that. That looks more fun. Check. Check. And we win on time. White play f5, bishop. B takes f5, then sack on h1. Yeah, that could be interesting. Hey, what's up, Airbos? Abdullah, you were going for a mate? Too weak, too slow. As the famous Magnus Carlsen said. Too weak, too slow. Alright, who is next? Zenith we played, so we're going to do it next. Yeah, it was. James, you think you were next? Yeah. So what happened was Zenith did the exclamation mark join. Wait, hold on. Did I play Zenith yet? I think I did play Zenith. Yeah, it is one game. Yeah, James, you are next. You're correct. Yeah, I already played Zenith, so you're good. You are next. Avani Strapper. Sometimes it can get confusing. If you're not sure if you're next or not, or what position you're at, you can do exclamation mark list. I'm sorry, not list. Exclamation mark position. And then it'll tell you. All right, here we go. Good luck, James. Yeah, so you are next. How is this working? You guys taking turns suggesting a move? I love chess. Not exactly, Josh. The way it works is I can play viewers. So if you wanted to play me in chess, you just get in my queue and you do exclamation mark join. And then whenever it's your turn, you'll give me your chess.com username and we'll play. And I'll share my thoughts out loud. That's how it works. Hope that makes sense. Okay, let's take the pawn. Why not? What's up, Nova? Nova, Josh? Nice to meet you all. Where are you guys chatting in from? The timer isn't... Oh, the timer got cut off. That is weird. What the heck? Let me see if I can fix that. Let me do that. Let me actually move this a bit. I'm doing some real-time editing, guys. So sorry if it's not aligned perfectly. Okay, I think we're good there. All right, let's go here. Hi, sir. What do you do? Or what do you do? Or how do you do? I don't know what you're asking me. If you're asking me how I'm doing great. Hope you're doing good too. Okay, the queen is forking these two pieces, but I have this, and I'm on the rook. So we gladly take that. I think this makes sense. Oh, what do I do for a living? Gotcha. I work in technology. We'll go here, and then maybe castle or something. Okay, let's castle. If they take the pawn, rook e1. Interesting game so far. All right, let's go here, get some pieces out. Could I try this? Sacrificing for that? No, it doesn't work. Let's go here. Rook e1. Yeah, pretty much daily. After work. It's the best time I would do it. Oh, let's see here. Could I get away with this push? Because then I have that, potentially. You know what? Let me try it. I want to open it up. If bishop takes, I may sack my rook. Because after knight takes, I have pawn to f4. Oh, that was just stupid. That was just stupid. For some reason, I thought I had something over here. But let's go here. Hey, good luck, Nova. All right, I'm under attack. Let's sidestep with the queen. This could be a bit of a time scramble. I just need to play a bit faster. I'm not afraid. Okay, they castle. We go here. Oh, they're playing nicely here, over here. This is problematic because of this at the end of the line. I guess we got to go for that and allow this because I think we get this pawn at the end. Yeah, Josh, you're probably right. Looks appetizing, but it didn't work. Okay, they actually go there first, which it's a line. It's a possibility. Let's go here. Why not? And I think we have this. And we're going to get a piece back. Appreciate you, Josh. Thanks for subbing. All right, now I think I can almost get away with this. I got to be careful not to... Oh, actually, I can take that. This, because there's a pawn in the way. I'm good. I'm chilling over here. We take that. Maybe move the queen or something. Avoid any sort of back rank issues. Let's go over here. And then get the queen in. All right, let's put in the queen over here. Oh, that might have been an error. King there. Ah, this is annoying. Have to give up the bishop. Tough game. I'm just down a full rook. I do have potential hopes and dreams, but this is a time scramble, so really anything can happen. I plundered. What the heck? My opponent is playing out of their mind. Let's see if I can go for a dirty flag. They're going to have to checkmate me in 8 seconds. Let's see how good their bullet skills are. There. Can I squeeze him? Ah, they're going to take. But maybe I get a draw. I may take the draw. They can't checkmate me in time. I didn't lose. No, Abdullah, sorry. Hey, Fahad, you'll need to join by itself. There you go. Yeah, hey, I saved the draw. I thought I was going to lose, but I saved it. One draw. All right, Jibenga. You're up. And I have your username. Time to square up. Yep, that's right. I love your profile picture. It's pretty cool. You want Fahad to win because he represents your country? Thanks for stopping by, Zenith. Have a good night. Rooting for your fellow countrymen. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it does take time. A lot of people want to play. All right, let's go here. Challenge that bishop. Ooh, the knight is coming to play. Very nice. Knight e5 is pretty cool to see. Yeah, take care, Zenith. See you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the game. Threatening to grab that knight. Pawn takes, bishop takes, queen takes. And I'd be up a pawn. Otherwise, if they take, I'll have excellent center control. Exactly. When did your stream get popular? I don't know. It's not popular. Check. The king has to move. No more castling for my opponent. Little tickle. And then I might just go back. F7 is weak. F7 is weak. Debatable. Okay, can I not just take that pawn? What the heck? Give me that pawn. Give me that. Yum, 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 yum. Thanks for the cheese. Okay, I was a little afraid of this. But you know what? I might just back up this way and be fine. Or when your most popular stream. I don't know what you mean by that. No, Fahad. No 10-minute. Okay. Let's castle queenside. Looks a little bit risky with the king aligned with the king, but I can always move my king one square. Let's just move like that. Move the king, get some safety. I'm not taking this pawn here, because then there could be like pins and stuff. So I'm not going to do that. I think what I want to do is start opening up. I'm going to sacrifice the pawn, because if they take, I have d4. And the pawn would not be able to take because of the pin. My rating, 1927. USCF 1700. I think at this point I'm going to chop off some pieces and make life a bit easier for myself. The queen here is kind of not so great. But hold on. What if I don't? What if I go here instead? And now I'm eyeing down that pawn. Why not keep the queen on the board? Yeah, my bullet rating tanked today. I played a lot of bullet today. Not really paying attention. It used to be 2,000. My peak for bullet was 2100. All right, they really want a queen trade. Should I give it to them? Nah, I'm not going to give it to them. Actually, yeah, I will give it to them. They can have a queen trade. Why not? I'll play this in game. They really want to trade. I'll let them. I'm up material. Wow, 1850 USCF. I'm probably going to get whacked, but that'll be really fun. Let's go here. But I did beat someone rated 2200 USCF in a tournament. So, you know what? You're still going to have to fight for the win. When did your most popular stream happen, or your peak viewer count in streams? I'm not so sure. I think my actual peak viewer count was my first stream. I got randomly like 150 people in there. That was so random. It never happened again that high. I could play this at some point. Let's try that. Was the 2200 a master? Yeah, a candidate master. I also beat a national master in a tournament. That was pretty cool. There's another 2200. Okay. I guess let's reroute the knight. Let's go this way and hit the pawn over here. And maybe even rook c4, looking at the pawn on d4. White is in a tough spot. Can I not just go here? Tickle the knight, tickle the pawn. How are they stopping both? That doesn't stop the knight. Boom, that's a free knight. All right, let's chop off that rook. Why not? They really don't have much going on in this position. Let's go here. I mean, there's no mate threat. There's literally nothing going on. I might just pick up this pawn. Okay, I'm taking that 100 times out of 100. This is such an easy game for me to play now. Now we have a passed pawn. We'll go here. Everything is locked up. If they try this, I'm pushing. Here. I mean, I'm good. I am good. Oh, I randomly gave that one up. That was dumb. Let's just go here. And we win on time. Oh, not 1250 viewers. It was just 150. Yeah, probably. My rating is probably around the same as my first stream. I didn't really improve that much. It's hard to improve when you're at my level. And let's bump this up to a 5. All right, Fahad. Good luck. Okay, get the Scotch 4 knights. Oh, we have this variation where we sacrifice the knight. And they sacrifice their bishop back. This is kind of wild. Wild position having my king on f2. But I get beautiful center control. We'll bring out the bishop, play rook f1, and castle by hand. Okay, here we just go this way. This might be loose a little bit, but we're fine. We go here and there. We lost a pawn, but we have the bishop pair. We have activity, we have the center control. I know Abdullah is rooting for Fahad here. But my bishop pair is a nice asset to have. Let's sink in my knight and threaten that. Maybe put a rook here on f1. We'll see. Okay, they go there. Time to play. Let's go here and move the king up, and then we have this. And then we can think about doubling up on that f-file. Okay. Let's just go here. The bishop pair is a big asset. I do not want to trade those off. I gotta be careful. I think we do need to take it. Yeah, let's just take it. Whatever. We have this next. They're really playing for this. We'll go here. I don't want to trade. I guess I could have played bishop over here, but that kind of forces more trades after h6. I'm down material. I don't want to trade material. It's a good rule of thumb. We'll go here. Put some pressure. The pawn behind that knight is kind of weak. Yeah, that might have been good, but this pawn stops it. So let's push our king up and double up. Yeah, I'm aware, Abdullah. I know. The game ain't over till the fat lady sings. It's hard for black to make progress. This could be a thing, but I just move. All right, let's stop any... Oof, this leads to that. This move can get a little annoying. Let's see here. What to do? I guess we'll try for this. Counterpunch. Okay. We go there. This makes sense. Let's do it. Tough game. My opponent is playing very, very well. Let's go here. Keep some control. Okay, we'll try this. No helping, Jason. Okay, I could double up their pawn, but I'd rather not. I don't want to trade anything. I guess I have to. Yeah, I have no choice. We must. All right, we're going to drop that, but we at least have this going on. Okay, here we go. Time to make something happen. I have a bishop. They have a majority on both sides. Okay, let's go here. This move to me makes sense. Hitting the knight. Let's hit the knight again. Okay, the knight is a little bit offside here. We'll come this way. Get it active. Get my pieces active. They just have a few moments left to finish the game. Can they make something happen in time? I don't know. All I need to do is keep my pieces on the board and not get checkmated. No checkmates, please. And hopefully I can win on time. Okay, let's go this way. I have a good feeling about this. Take. Let's protect. And I'm going to win on time. Check. And there we go. We get the dub. Even though that position did not do me any favors. We get the dub. Sometimes you gotta go for the dirty flag. And with that, our queue is empty. So, Josh, Carol, do you want to play? Jason Meeks. Anyone else? Nova. Anyone didn't play me yet? Evan Ahmed. What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Welcome. Nice. First thing you do when you wake up, play Corey. Very nice. That's fine, Josh. Lichess is pretty good. I have no complaints about Lichess. Alright, I am going to close off the queue. So this will be our last game. Here we go. Bring out the pieces. All right, we'll go here. Go there. Hey, look at that. Making friends from my chat. Hey, look at that. His username is friends too. How funny is that? Making friends with friends. Too funny. Let's put a rook over here. It's in alignment with the queen. Okay, let's take. And you know what? This looks nice because we get rid of their bishop pair. Let's sink in a knight over here. We take. I'm left with a pretty good knight over here. Let's see. I guess we'll move there. Maybe b5, b4, something like that. Do I want to take? No, taking is a bit too premature. I mean, come on. Come on, I gotta keep the knight on the board at least. Taking would be a bit silly. All right. Double up. Take. Okay, now I think we take. I think we don't have much choice. We'll go. Let's actually go here. I don't mind this. These pawns are weak. They are targets. I'm going to pile up so much pressure on these pawns. They won't even know it hit them. I could just take it. Like that. And that. Because if pawn takes queen, rook takes queen, and all of a sudden, I am up. Let's go. What to do? I guess. Hold on a sec. If I go here, they push there. If they taking with check, and then I have time to go here. That's beautiful. Okay. Let's go here, get the king involved. They're doing the same, we'll do the same. Then we go here. If they push here, and I'm going to collect, and this is a winning king and pawn endgame. They're not going to take the rook. There's no way they're going to take that. Oh, that's a death sentence. They're just done. They have nothing to play for. I'm getting a passed pawn on the other side. And it's just going to be too far for this king. We take. We could use this pawn as bait. Get the king far away. It's called the fox in the chicken coop. The king is the fox, and these are the chickens in the chicken coop. So you know what? We're going to start. We can take our time with it. But that's the game plan. Use this pawn as a decoy. And then scoot it up. The king is always going to be worried about this. Let's go here. Boom. Decoy. Come after this pawn. You know you want it. He has to stop that pawn. Okay. This just makes life a whole lot easier for me. And now I have 2 pawns. How is he stopping both? He's not. This is a masterclass in endgames. Check. Boom. Boom. What are you doing? How are you stopping both? Pick one to stop. You can't stop both. Here we go. We get the dub. And with that, that brings us to 7 wins. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. See you all next time. Bye.